help you on your health journey, whatever that may look like, whether it's to lose weight or to find new recipes or just you're interested in different foods. If you could, would you go down below and subscribe to this channel? That helps more people be able to reach this video and to be able to encourage others in their health journey as well. Today we're going to be making a Thanksgiving dinner. So we're going to lighten it up a little bit, Weight Watchers style. So we're going to make a turkey tenderloin. We're going to use a balsamic glaze on top. And then I'm gonna make some yummy garlic potatoes, and then we'll make cranberries, Brussels sprouts. I have a side salad that I really like, and then stuffing. And along with me, we are gonna first start with the tenderloin with the balsamic dressing. First, we're gonna start out by making the balsamic glaze. So I'm gonna start with the avocado spray. We're gonna get quite a bit because we're gonna saute our onions. We have half a cup of onions. Once they become soft, about 2 minutes later, we'll stir in the rest of our ingredients. So we're going to use half a cup of balsamic vinegar, 1/6 cup of brown sugar, 1/3 cup of ketchup, two tablespoons of Dijon mustard, and 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. We're gonna bring the sauce to a boil and reduce the heat for about 10 minutes. While that's boiling still, I'm gonna show you our turkey breast tenderloin. So this is what I get I just get it at Target or at Cub, wherever you shop. And it's all natural, and I'm just gonna put it in a pan. And then we'll add that sauce, part of that sauce, to the turkey. We'll just set them in the pan like that, and then we'll put the glaze over top, and then we'll use 1/4 of it for when it's on broil, and then 1/4 of it on top once it's done cooking. So now that that's done, I'm gonna take 1/4 of this glaze, put it over top, and then we'll save the rest of it for later. Now we're gonna cover with aluminum foil, and we'll put it in the oven, which is already preheated to 350 for about 35 to 40 minutes. We'll check on it in 35 minutes. Alexa, set a 35-minute timer.
35 minutes, starting now.
Now we're going to uncover the loins. We're going to cover with about 1/4 of the sauce that's left. Sorry, half the sauce that's left, 1/4 of the whole thing. And then we'll wait for the broil to be preheated, and we'll put it in the oven. Now we're going to set it in the oven for about 3 minutes. Now we're gonna make some stuffing. Some day-old bread. If you don't have any day-old bread, what you can do is you can put it in the oven at 250 for 30 minutes, stirring halfway through. That helps dry it out a little bit. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut it up into cubes. We're going to take 12 ounces of bread. This one is 14 ounces, so I'm just going to cut off the ends and not use those. Cut these into cubes. Now we're gonna cook the bacon. It's 3 pieces of bacon, but I cut mine in half just so they would cook a little bit easier. Now I'm gonna add a little avocado spray instead of the butter, just to save on points, but you can add butter too. I'm gonna add 1 large onion, 3 stalks of celery, two-thirds a cup of parsley, one teaspoon of sage, and 1 teaspoon of poultry seasoning. And we're just gonna cook that until the onions are done. Now we're gonna take our bread, put it in a bowl, and mix it with our veggies. We're gonna add 2 cups of chicken broth. I just have a half cup, so that's why I'm doing 4, just so you're not confused. And if it still seems dry, you're gonna wanna add a little bit more. And 1 egg. And then we'll mix it all together. I'm just kind of cutting up some of that bacon too, so that it's minced and all mixed together evenly throughout. I'm going to spray my pan, and then we'll put the stuffing inside for it to cook. We'll cook it at 350 for about 40 minutes. If you needed to cook it later, you could just cover it with foil and put it in the fridge until you're ready to cook it. That looks so good. I'm so excited to try it. Our turkey tenderloin is done. So I put in our stuffing now. Now we're gonna make some potatoes. I was gonna make some, they're called garlic masher potatoes. I didn't realize that there was such a thing as elephant garlic, which is like a big garlic. And so I can't do the garlic mashers, but I'm just gonna use my red potatoes and put garlic inside of the recipe anyways. So I'm gonna cut up my potatoes, boil them, and then add the other ingredients. I've washed these potatoes, and now I'm just gonna cut them into fours. And now we'll put them in the water. Now that they've been boiling for a while, I took one out and saw that it was nice and tender, so they're ready to be strained in the strainer. So I'll take this, maybe first I should shut off the stove. So I'll take this and strain the potatoes, add the potatoes back in, mash them up. I'm gonna do half a tablespoon of garlic, 2 tablespoons of light sour cream, 2 tablespoons of skim milk, and 2 tablespoons of butter. We'll mix it together. Now we're gonna make some Brussels sprouts. So I'm gonna cut the Brussels sprouts, cut the ends off, and then just cut it in half. Now I'm gonna spray with my avocado oil. And then you can use 2 to 3 teaspoons, whatever you prefer, of balsamic vinegar. I'm gonna do 3. It's a very strong flavor, so that's why it varies on how much you put on, just based on what you desire. And then 2 teaspoons of garlic. We'll mix it all together. And then I'm gonna sprinkle it with some cayenne pepper on top. You can leave this off if you don't like cayenne pepper or if it's too spicy for you, but just a little sprinkle. We'll put it in the oven at 400. Brussels sprouts finished, and so we have everything ready to eat. So I have everything on my plate here. I just wanted to show you, I use this Olive Garden light dressing. It's 1 point per tablespoon, so I'm just gonna pour that on the salad. I was gonna cut up some veggies, but decided just to make it a little bit more simple. And we'll just do a salad with lettuce. And then I also use this turkey gravy for my gravy. It's 1.4 cup. And everything here is super flavorful, so I just need a teeny bit, which honestly is probably 0 points for how little I'm using, but I warmed it up in the microwave. It was a little bit easier that way. So I'm just gonna try it. The cayenne pepper just adds a lot more flavor. If you like cayenne, I highly recommend putting a little bit on your Brussels sprouts. That's really, really, really good. Ooh, those potatoes are really good too. Wow, I think this is one of the best Thanksgiving dinners I've ever made. Wow, That stuffing is incredible. I don't know if it's the sage or the parsley, but I have never had such flavorful stuffing. That's so good. I can't wait to try this turkey. It tasted so good. It smelled so good while I was cooking it, so I was super excited for it. I can't believe how good that is. I ended up not even, it said to pour dressing on top, the glaze on top, but I ended up not even needing to do that because there was quite a bit of glaze still on the turkey, and so just to save points, I decided not to do that. But if you want it even more flavorful, I suppose you could, but honestly, that is so good. Cranberries are good too. So as far as points, I calculated the points per container, so it just depends on how many points you want. How many servings you want in each food item. Potatoes were 13 points, and so this is about probably 2 to 3 points. And the stuffing was about 31 points, and so I split it to be roughly 4 points per serving. And then the turkey is about 1 to 2 points a piece, depending on how big your pieces are. And then the dressing, salad dressing, was 1 point, and then the cranberry sauce is 0. So super yummy. It's about 10 points for the portion size that I chose, but an amazing Thanksgiving dinner for 10 points. Like, I think this is my favorite Thanksgiving dinner I've ever had. So that's saying a lot. It's super flavorful. I just used lighter ingredients and still get to enjoy my Thanksgiving dinner. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you can, again, please subscribe down below and like this video. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Bye.